Right, ladies and gentlemen, we move on with Muay Thai action over 3 2-minute rounds as sponsored by Direct Electrics. Would you welcome first into the blue corner, representing WPT Thai Boxing, Lauren Huxley. And would you welcome her opponent into the red corner, representing the Storm Gym, Carla, Dwyer.
Right, so next up we have Muay Thai over 3 2-minute rounds of action. Lauren Huxley, WPT Thai Boxing, in the blue corner against Carla Dwyer, who you heard the support for from the local Storm Gym in the red, and a slight height advantage for Dwyer in the red, George, but it's one thing having the advantage, it's knowing how to use it.
Yeah, as we've seen in a few previous fights, mainly the junior one, we see how to utilize the range, you know. It's tougher than it looks. People think that just because you're tall, you've got the advantage, but you've got to know how to use it.
That's right, tell Mike Tyson that in his heyday, always the shorter boxer.
They just knew how to use his height. You've got to use what you're given, you know.
That's right, well, as you said that, Dwyer with a beautiful head kick as Huxley came in. Lauren Huxley coming in and was met with a right roundhouse to the head from Carla Dwyer, and they go into the clinch. And referee Mick Foles says, as long as you're working in the clinch, I'll let it go, because obviously that's a big part of Muay Thai. But if you stop working, I will break you.
After the kick, Dwyer threw some big shots there, you know, some powerful hooks.
Yes, and Huxley took them well. And this is where you need, as the shorter fighter, to close the gap and get inside those dangerous long limbs. And for the taller person, Dwyer has shown you the way to win the fight, which is to keep your opponent at that length.
Top rope looked a little bit loose there. Both fighters almost falling out.
That's right, almost into our commentary position, and neither girl really getting through cleanly with the knees there in the clinch. Huxley trying to force the pace, but no clean knees really.
Dwyer circling off there, showing great movement.
Well, you've seen immediately, George, they both set out their stall. As the shorter girl, Lauren Huxley's doing the right thing. She needs to get inside and work at closer range where it's less dangerous for her.
Throwing a Superman punch there, that could be seen as a little bit of desperate move, you know, because she can't get involved and she can't get in close where she needs it. Throwing a Superman punch to get in close.
Well, it did get her into the clinch, and she is the one trying to get the knees going, as you saw there. So in the clinch,
she looks in control.
Yes,
she looks in control in the clinch.
And this is for her, I think, the best opportunity. I think you're right, it's difficult. It started well, and you for Dwyer, and you look at her and think, yes, she's the one. And then halfway through that round, Huxley managed to get into that clinch. And there again, you see, this is, in the opening 30 seconds, we've got that contrast of styles. Exactly. When she's on the outside, Huxley is eating leather. When she gets on the inside, her knees are relentless.
We saw the same in the first. Dwyer came out, threw some shots, looked to hurt Huxley. Looked to get hurt pretty bad, to be honest. But once she closes that gap, Huxley's throwing some dangerous knees to the body, as we can see there.
Well, it's instant, and she gets the clinch in, the plum clinch, and she is dominating Carla Dwyer in there. She's moving her where she wants her. She's getting the knees going, and the longer the round stays in the clinch, the more the judges will have to go with that fighter.
Exactly that.
Now this is where Dyer's good,
yeah.
But have you noticed? She's not moving laterally quick enough. Once she's done her work...
Anymore, she's not moving laterally quick enough. At the initial stages of round one, she was moving, lateral movement around the ring, circling off from Huxley. But now, maybe the cardio
Well, I think it's testament to Huxley's knee work, her work in the clinch, that is slowing her down.
Exactly that. The referee having to hold the ropes there. There seems to be a problem with that top rope. We might have to tell them about that. Both fighters almost falling out again.
Yes, so Carla Dwyer, as I said, not as mobile as she was, and I think that's due to Huxley's persistence. Look, here she goes, to look to close the gap, double hands, gets the clinch on, and the knee, and there's the strength. It really is showing in this round.
Yeah, Huxley's knee work has definitely caused Dwyer some problems. Dwyer looks really tired.
Well, it will take it out of you, and obviously this second round, we've seen that.
And when both fighters walked to the centre of the ring there, you could see how much Huxley wanted it. She almost ran out of her corner.
Well, there, she took a huge right hand, and that's the danger. For this is where she needs to be kept by Dwyer, because as soon as they get here, that knee goes, look, there's the strength, the knee comes in again. For me, Dwyer needs to explode with those punches, then move, explode and move. It takes more stamina, it does take more fitness, but you can see how good she is when she is at range. But this is where Huxley wants it, and she's saying where this fight is going. So an explosive right hand from Carla Dwyer at the beginning of the third, but Huxley relentless. Now that's what we need. That is exactly, if you're in the red corner, what you want. That's the game plan.
She threw a solid 1-2 and then circled off around the ring. That's exactly what she needs to do. She needs to keep that up if she's going to win this fight, because at the minute I'd say that she's a little behind on the scorecards.
And by contrast, Lauren Huxley now needs to adapt to that and close the gap quicker, cut the corner, getting quicker. This is what I love about this fight. You can actually see the two game plans clearly in operation. And whoever operates it the best will take this fight. And at the moment in the third, it's suddenly Dwyer whose game plan is working again.
It's a little different to the fights we've seen previously tonight, because these two girls haven't changed their styles. They've not adapted their styles. It's literally a clash of styles. They're not changing. They're just going at it and seeing which style wins.
And that's what makes this fight for me so interesting and exciting. You can actually see it unfolding in front of you.
Dwyer choosing to back off there, even though she had the option of clinching, because she knows that that's not her strength. Her strength is when it's at range, when she's throwing some shots. You know, she's hurting Huxley often when she throws shots.
That's right. You can see, as I said, the thought process behind it now. And do you know what? After what I consider one very easy to score round for each girl, this third round, it's how the judges see it. This one's on a knife edge, George.
It could well be a draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always tonight, please, let's hear it for both these fighters in the ring. 3 hard rounds of Muay Thai action. But we do have a unanimous decision. Our judges in favour of the blue corner, Lauren Huxley.